And there's the bear. Hey, Mr. Raccoon, distract the bear for me, please. I think the raccoon actually distracted the bear from me. Hello there, and welcome back to Vintage Story. I hope you're having a wonderful day. We are hiding in a bit of a dirt hole right now. And you can hear why. We are quite a distance away from home. If you remember a few months ago, I made a copy of this world and I went into creative mode and I was flying around looking to make sure the terrain gen wasn't bugged and that we did in fact have other rock types than just granite. And I remember seeing all the way out here where we are right now. And that's our home, just for reference. So, you know, the complete other side of the continent, there was shale. And so I came over because I forgot that shale does not become lime and I need lime. So we're over here, we're looking through shale. And when I was about over here, we hit 0.38 halite. Okay. All the way over here, we're up to 0.11. So I was digging around looking for halite. I've had no luck so far. I did find coal, or at least I've got a hit on coal. My, yeah, see the, it's actually right down the thing. Bithymus coal? I definitely butchered that. Anyway, I got a hit of it on my prospector's pick, but I couldn't find it. I haven't found the halite. So yeah, we were just looking around for stuff. I did find more conglomerate, shale, and slate. But unfortunately, it's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for stones that will become lime when ground down so I can make quicklime, so I can make plaster. Oh, also, so I can tan some more hides. He's like clipping right through the wall at me. Anyway, I've got one or two clips I am going to show from last night. But yeah, I was recording for about an hour last night. It was far after the time I should have gone to bed. So my voice sounded like crud. So we're just not even going to bother with the audio from that. I'm just going to show you a few things that I found. Gravestone. Wonder what's here. Slightly collapsed chest. Some lackey breeches. A ruined dagger. Some rot. Pumpkin seeds. And a couple bones. Whoa. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. And there are locusts down there too. So, yeah, we're gonna just get out of here. Well, I didn't make it. I was on top of a mountain. I took the risk and jumped off because there's water below me. I figured I could jump and land in the water. Of course. Ow. Oh, of course, there's a rift right next to my house. I gotta get one of those rift preventer things. I'll show it to you later. But yeah, so I jumped off and I couldn't tell how deep the water was because I was a good 40 blocks above it. I was hoping it was going to be decently deep. So I took a running jump, running start, jumped, and the water was only 2 blocks deep. So I took full fall damage. And now I have to run back and find my stuff. Thankfully, it wasn't that far away. It's just the terrain's a little bit of a bother to get over since it is very mountainous in that direction. Which is what was the problem to begin with, so. Corpse runs are not all that entertaining. I mean, they've got the potential to be if you run into a bear, but then you usually wind up in a death loop. So, we'll be back once I've found everything. Well, we're just about where I died. I was thinking, well, this is wolf territory if I've ever seen it. And I found a bear. But yeah, I was up there. I jumped down. And I went splat. In fact, the death message said I pancaked. Arc Wolf got pancaked. All right, we're going to circumvent the bear that is drowning. There's another bear. Okay. This is Bear Lake. There we go. If I wait from the drowned, I could then harvest him. Nope. He caught my scent. There we go. This one drowned. Let's see what he and the boar have. A little bit of fat. Don't know what to ditch. Large hides are better. Okay. Let's get out of here. And hopefully the return trip will also be uneventful. Yeah, staying next to a fire does do a good job at heating up real quick. That's good to know. I wish I'd known it sooner instead of standing around for hours waiting to warm up. Just throw a piece of peat or a piece of firewood on the fire and you'll be warm before you know it. Alright, 3 weeks ago or so, we had a bear spawn in here and he killed one of my boar. Now, I went and caught a second. And I had them both in here for about 2 weeks. And despite being well fed, having had 10 portions of food, they were not, they said, ready to mate. Yeah, it took me a lot longer than I'm proud to admit to notice that they're both sows. So we caught another boar, well, a proper boar this time. So now we have 2 sets of piglets on the way. We go to the other pen. Our sheep grew up and it's a male, which raises a question: how am I going to get to the other one without being rammed by a ram? You like slink in and not get hit, and I need to put more food in there for that. But we do have our first generation ram. Not that the ram is the most important part. Could have probably done just as well with a Gen 1 U and a Gen 0 ram, and I should still produce a Gen 2 lamb. But yep. So now, well, we have to keep waiting until the sheep breed a baby lamb, a baby ewe that I can use. Meanwhile, I have started outlining a new building. I was watching another Let's Play of Vintage Story, and he was doing a lot of work with his chisel. And I was so inspired, I actually created a creative world. Something I never do is pre-build in creative worlds. I'm not creative, so I don't do it, right? I made a creative world, I hopped in, and I started designing. And I came up with this really cool house design. And so that's what we're going to be doing here. I'm going to be using the chisel heavily, but we need, well, a lot of plaster, which means we need a lot of lime, which means we need to actually find rocks I can grind down into lime. That's going to be a nuisance. I'm going to need a lot of oak logs. I do have quite a few. I don't think I have... Yeah, I've got 93 here. I need, I think it was about 180 for what I want to do. That's just the oak logs. Never mind the oak flooring. And then I'll need a whole ton of more blue clay. So that's what I'm going to go off and try to do now. Finding the lime is probably going to be the most difficult part, since we did go all the way over here and there was no lime over here. Well, nothing that I can produce into lime. And I think up here is still granite. And over here's granite. That is a dark color. That may be something other than... And that's bright. This over here... Let's mark that as marble question. Let's not give it the red. Because the red is the color of the mark over here for the Residence Archive. Let's do that. And then tomorrow... I will head that way. That's a long trek. Okay, so that's the plan. I don't know what I'm gonna do food-wise for that. I think I have a little bit of pemmican left. Yeah, I do. Okay, so I'll take some pemmican with me. I'll take a crock full of food for the initial trip, and I'll have the pemmican for the rest of it, and I will use this. If I stick the pot, I can't put a crock in there, can I? Oh, you can. Okay, that's good. All right, well, that's the plan. Let's get ready to go. Okay, we're ready to head out. I'm not swapping my armor. It's not worth carrying around the heavy stuff. I did just make up a salad, again from Expanded Foods. Has chopped cabbage, carrots, aged bush meat, red currants, white currants, and spelt bread crumbs. This thing gives me over 1,200 nutrition per serving. So I shouldn't have to worry about food at all. I do want to grab a little bit of hay grass because I gotta take care of those. As we noticed, oh, there's apparently guests in my barn. As we noticed, nope, I lost my train of thought. Right, as we saw before, being next to a fireplace, when it's lit, will warm me up pretty quickly. And, well, right now, you know, temperature's fine. I just left a warm house. But, yeah, the temperature's gonna drop quick, especially if I get wet. So, having dry grass I can put down, and I can chop a log. I can make up I was gonna say a fire stick. Definitely not a fire stick. I can make up a axe. Really easy to chop down a tree to get lumber for any fireplace. So I'm not going to worry about bringing out axe or firewood. We'll get that in situ as needed. Don't run into trap. Oh. Dumb bunny. No, we're supposed to run into that trap here. Oh well, turn it to jerky. The jerky will age my inventory, and then it's edible raw, so it's not a complete waste. So let's hope we don't run into anything on our way. I mean, it'd be more entertaining for you guys if I do. It'd also be less fun for me. I say that, and I know there's a bear over here somewhere, so yeah, let's just be careful. Oh, I didn't bring any healing with me. I'm not gonna say anything else because you know how it works. If I say something, it's just gonna come back to bite me. And there's the bear. Hey, Mr. Raccoon, distract the bear for me, please. I think the raccoon actually distracted the bear from me. Alright, be back in a bit. Maybe, hopefully. Well, this side of the wall is all granite. So that doesn't bode too well for the other side. Did find plenty of beehives though. Got an extra 14 honeycomb now. This is all granite also. So yeah, I'm thinking this was not useless or not worthless, but it's not going to yield what I wanted it to yield. Yep, that's all granite. Okay, well, this adventure was for naught. So we know there's shale that way. I can't tell what that is. So let's head this way. Nope, just a random gravel sand patch in the middle of the hillside. So I can't even go off of the map anymore since it's now all white. All right, well, let's head this way now and hopefully find something, because goodness knows I haven't yet. My heart just jumped into my throat because I was walking down here, I saw that, and I thought it was a bear in a cave. No, it's a bush. But yeah, I'm walking through, and I thought that was a bear, and I jumped. Well, we've been exploring for a while. This is the third point I made. This is all up here as shale, conglomerate, and a few others, but not what we're looking for. Found minuscule amounts of halite up here, but I couldn't find an actual hit. And over here is very mineral poor. I'm finding nothing over here. And I'm getting cold again, so I might as well wall myself up, warm up again, and yeah, just wait out the day. Is that all closed up? That's all closed up. And yeah, I just been doing this little hut, bit of firewood, torch. This shouldn't set the tree I'm next to on fire, but this warms me up pretty quick. 4.6, 4.9, 5.3. Yeah, so you warm up real quick, and yeah, I'll just wait out the night in here. No progress so far on finding anything ore-wise. There is, however, that. Yeah, I didn't see it before, and it's right there, and I was right there at the trader. But it was, granted, mid of the night, dark as anything. There's no wonder I couldn't see it. Now the better question is, how do I get down there without going splat again? This is how I got up. So what's probably gonna be the best way? That looks awesome. That almost looks like there's a path going from there up the side of the mountain. You know, it almost looks like it wraps all the way around. Can you imagine building a base all the way at the top of that thing? That'd be awesome. Note for future series, keep an eye out for a terrain gen like that to build a base on top of. Okay, hey, this will work to get down. Let's see, it's just on the other side of the trader. Baby bunny. Trader hut. Ooh. Aged shale brick. I like the look of that. Metal spikes. We know how to deal with those. And then a vessel with ore. What sort of ore is it? Black coal. That's not very useful. At least not in the quantity of what we just picked up. This, I'm pretty sure, is better ruins. Yep, and here's a translocator, gray lore book, scribe hood. Give ourselves a new hood. Can't see it under the armor. Ancient stairs. They look like they're marble stairs. Well, let's grab the lore book for a moment so we can activate it. Oh, well, it's not activating, so we must have gotten that one already. And I don't have what I need to activate this, so I guess we're gonna go back down. Let's see, there's Bony Soul here, but I don't really have inventory space for any of this. Tools. what we got? A flint shovel and a copper knife. Well, the copper knife might be a little useful. The flint shovel, definitely not. Oh, I want these. I want these. Let's ditch those. You know what? I want the other bricks too. Supposed to be out here collecting, well, looking for lime and whatnot, and instead I'm picking up bricks from a ruin. But they look really good, and I think I can use these in the build I'm planning. Granted, the build, how I was planning the build was all granite, right? Because, you know, that's what I got by me. But if I can get some of these, yeah, this will definitely make a improvement on it. All right, that's good enough for now. We'll have to come back here to clean out the building in its entirety in the future. But it is a distance away from home. I've been out here for about 3 or 4 days. All right, we should head back in this direction and start heading home. There's another trader. So let's pin the trader. Let's delete these and head towards the trader and then head home. Ironically enough, I've barely used up much of the food. The salad I made has lasted me so far because, you know, it was so filling. Only need to eat once a day. I gotta find another survival trader with a bunch of lime or borax because I'm just not having any luck finding it in the wild. And I'm gonna need a lot of it for the project I want to do. Artisan. Ooh, he's got another piece of the Seraphim tapestry. And the upper piece of Salvation, which we don't have. He's got another piece of Mourning and Ambush that we don't have. Oh. I don't have anything to sell you. Even if I did have all my gears on me, I would be too short. Do we have a low quality emerald? I know we have low quality peridot. Hey, listen. Don't switch your trades. I'm gonna be back. In like 3 days. Because it's gonna take me a day or so just to get back home. Oh, I want those tapestries. Pro tip, if you're being chased by wolves, you run faster. We run faster. Okay, so let's see what you have. And what I have. I brought my rusty gears, some rough diamond, rough emeralds, rough peridot. How many does he want? Oh, he only wants one. All right, well, I'll give him one of those. He'll take one rough peridot. Excellent. That's all he'll take from me. Okay, but we want Ambush, Mourning, Seraphim, and Salvation. And hopefully this Seraphim is not the one we already have. Oh, look, it even says right third, center third, top right corner. There we go. There's a net loss of 5 gears. But that gives us a little more. Yep, thank you. Gets us a little more of what we were looking for. Let's see now. Looks like it's snowing harder. So yeah, this is a bit of a run from here to here. If you just book it. Excuse me, you are not welcome here. And I just had a lag spike. As I was saying, if you just book it, you seem to be able to do the whole route in 15-20 minutes real time. Wow, we took out a bear with this. Okay, well, I'll take it. Let's run back now before we find ourselves with even more bear. And let's just set up these tapestries. Let's see, we have ambush, right third. So we'll put it there. So we are missing the middle section. We have morning, center third. So we got to move the morning one. I don't have a space prepped for it. So why don't we take these down? We'll have it over the door frame for now. This is left third and center third. All right, let's just put these back here. And let's see, then we have salvation top right quarter. We had that one already. Darn it. Okay, well, that was kind of a waste. The other one is Seraphim, and this is left third. We had that one already also. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, well, we got 2 new tapestry bits and 2 repeats. It's kind of a waste, but maybe I should write down what we have so I don't end up doing that again. Okay, we're done running around for a while. Instead, we're going to actually get started on this new house. And these are the rough locations, although I think I'm going to move them back a bit. So to get started, going to need our oak, our axe, and our hammer so we can make some debarked logs. I'm going to only start with 16, although I'm going to be doing a whole lot more on that. And let's grab some cobble also. Right. Should have probably brought a pickaxe with me also. Okay, let's go 4 up, 3 over. All right, so that's that's the first little bit. The next one is also going to be wood. Let's get that one set up, because this is going to be a little bit of a different design that I've never tried before, right? 2, 3. We're going to come up right here. All right, and then 1, 2, 3. Let's put the dirt there for now, and then this is gonna be cobblestone, and the other bunch of pillars are all gonna be cobblestone. And yeah, we're freezing again, because of course we are. All right, that's that framed. This is gonna come out this way. Yeah. Okay, so what's actually gonna happen is this is gonna be the entrance to go upstairs. And the house is gonna be 2 stories up above this. And this bottom story here is where we'll be moving our forge stuff, our smoker, our racks, and we'll have our staircase leading down to our new food cellar, which is going to be built over here as opposed to over there. I don't know what I'm going to do with that house. I mean, the house is fine, but it's very much I'm a complete and utter noob at building house, and I actually want to try my hand at something a little more complex and a little more nicer looking. And yeah, the design I was playing around with the other day in creative, I was really happy with. So I'm excited to actually get a chance to make it. Since it might be a while before I actually have the materials needed to build the house, why don't we just look at what I was making in my creative world so you actually have an idea of what it's going to look like. So here it is. We have the section I was just outlining. We'd be able to go in. We have a staircase to go up. We'll have a door that leads down to the cellar. Over here in the other other sections where we had the cobblestone, we'll have, there we go, walking now, our trunk, our forge, anvil, blooms, and a little extra space to store stuff. I'll have stuff on racks on the walls. I can put the mold racks someplace, like over here too. They don't have to be anywhere special. They could be up on the wall. And I can make like a fake little shelf for them using the chisel. But then we have space to put ingots as we're firing them, as we're working with them. And then I was also playing with some kiln ideas. And I like this one. So I'll probably be making 1 or 2 of these to go outside the front of the house. When it's done, that's where we'll be firing all of our stuff in the kiln. Pit kiln, as opposed to, well, an open pit like we currently have. But yeah, this is the general idea of the house. I was playing with different wood types, so you forgive that. Leads upstairs. We got a nice little chimney. It's gonna be 2 stories after the basement, well, after the base floor. And I've done a lot of chisel work on the inside. I don't want to show that off right now because I'm really proud of that and I want you to be excited when you see it. But yeah, this is the general idea. I am going to need quite a lot of leaded glass. I like the mixed dry stone. So I'm gonna have to see about getting my hands on more of those. Well, not more of them, getting my hands on the materials to make them. Until then, I'll just use granite cobblestone, and we can also mix in some of the, I think it was the shale stones that we picked up from the ruin. But yeah, this is what we're gonna be working with. So I have it written down. I need 157 plaster. I think that was the right number. I need about 150 clay brick roofs. Yep. And about 180 debarked oak logs in total, not counting what I'm going to need for this railing and the patio porch. This here, I don't know what to call this. Plus whatever I need for the trim, which, I mean, that's 1 log, that's a log, that's a log, so that right there is 3 logs. So with that in mind, this probably balloons the amount of oak, stripped oak, or debarked oak logs I need, somewhere close to 400. Yeah, because this also uses it too, the trim on the windowsills. And that's assuming I don't add any additional detail that isn't already present. It's like, this is chiseled. That was a test. That's not necessary. These will have to come down further. Yeah, there's a lot of work to go, a lot of resources to get, but yeah, it looks, I like how it looks, so I can't wait to actually get all the resources in order to build it. And if you see over there, I was also just trying to figure out how the Hellhammer works so I can build a windmill. Yeah, this is going to take a little while, but I think I figured out how to get the Hellhammer and the grindstone or quarren to work at the same time, or at least to work on the same setup. Yeah, but that's in the future. I need to craft up a lot of sails, although I do have enough flax to make the 20 sails I need right now. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you've had a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Later.